Welcome to class. So just a couple things about Raymond's run. I don't have a ton to say. I think this is one that you'll probably be able to work through a lot by yourself, but it's a few quick thoughts. As you probably noticed, you have Squeaky Hazel, who's the main character, and she's like pretty strong in what she I don't know, in her own identity, right? In that, like, she takes care of her brother, but also, like, she's the fastest, most competitive one. There's that moment where that one teacher or adult or whoever is like, maybe you should let someone else win because clearly, like, she wins so much and that's just what she does. Like, she works hard, she trains really well, and then she wins and she's like, that's dumb. Like, this is who I am, right? There's obviously a shift that happens throughout the story. There's Gretchen. You have Gretchen, who she clearly does not like. And like honestly, I don't know if I like her either, if I'm just being honest. Um, but really, like the story shifts when she realizes that like she might not be the protagonist of this story, right? Her relationship with Raymond has been very much like her taking care of him. Um, but then also her like winning and excelling and like protecting him when other people are like mean or uncomfortable to him. But she realizes in this moment like that he might be really good at something, right? And I don't want to say too whatever. I probably already helped with the title one a lot. But mostly I just want you to think about that. Like this story is a story where she learns not so much about like what she is capable of but what someone else is capable of, right? Like I think that's a big shift that happens in this story is like her realizing this isn't my story, right? Like whatever, which I think is kind of a cool thing. So let me just really quickly check my notes because I just have to make sure. I wanted to say a little bit, but not too much. I think that's everything that I wanted you to know. Those questions that I gave you hopefully aren't super impossible or challenging. But those are a couple of things. I mean, really, like, I think that you could pick up on a lot of that, but basically, like, it's just that shift of her realizing, like, I think that Raymond could be a really good runner, and maybe this is not a story about me being really good at something. Maybe it's a story about me realizing that this person who I, like, had limits on might be just as good as or better, and so maybe my purpose is, like, working with him rather than working for myself. And then there's more to it, and I hope that you see more to it, but those are a couple quick thoughts.